MrBeast posted a TikTok that he's trying to buy TikTok. He's not going to buy TikTok. I originally thought that he was memeing because MrBeast definitely doesn't have billions of dollars. But then he posted another video that he had meetings with billionaires to give an offer. But here's the problem. Even if they do an offer, I wanted to talk about the TikTok ban on Friday, but let's talk about it today. Whatever. I originally had the thought that TikTok would die if they banned it in the US. But TikTok has so many users worldwide that even if all the US creators go and all the US users go, that app, yes, it'll lose evaluation, but it'll still survive. That app is massive, right? Like the low taper fade meme. Yes, all that'll go away, and we have our own group, and we're like, well, the US creates all the memes, and the US does this, and the US does that. Yeah, for English users. Yeah, for American users. But outside of the US, Canada, and maybe the UK, and maybe Australia, like TikTok is an entirely different platform for the rest of the world. So I don't know. Unless MrBeast contacted billionaires that are going to give offer that cannot be refused, I don't see where TikTok would sell. And it's also not even just the selling, it's what they're gonna do after the sale. Are they keeping all the employees? Are they keeping the same CEO? Are they gonna employ them and just kind of do a step back like we just own the company? Or are they gonna take over the company and change it? Kind of how Elon Musk changed Twitter to X and then fired a bunch of people and shit like that. That's the problem. It doesn't feel real because people are saying it's gonna get banned, but Congress isn't talking about it. The Supreme Court still hasn't made a decision. It's just like, hey, TikTok's getting banned in like 4 days. Obviously, the community's talking about it, but no one else is. I don't know. I don't want to say I don't think it'll get banned because obviously it probably will. If you want like the Joe Bart take, I think that the app's probably going to get banned. I think that after the app gets banned, they're going to try and overturn it and unban the app. And that's just going to kill it. I don't know. I feel like it might give it some hype, kind of how Overwatch 1 like died off and then they made Overwatch 2. But I think it's going to be a momentary hype because people are going to realize they don't need the app. Listen, TikTok is like, from a consumer standpoint, I'm not talking creators right now, but from the people that just consume content on TikTok, the second TikTok's banned, you're going to be upset for 2 weeks. And then that time you spent on TikTok is going to get filled by something else. And you're immediately going to realize that you don't need TikTok. and then you're just not going to give a shit. It's the same thing happened with Vine. Did anyone here have Vine? Vine was different. That was the creators wanted to shut down the platform. And everybody was like, oh my God, Vine's going away. And everybody was so upset about it. And then 2 weeks after Vine fucking died, everybody stopped caring. Literally everybody stopped caring immediately after. And everybody's talking about Red Note. Fuck Red Note. You're telling me we're going to transfer the entire US platform base to an app that is in Mandarin? What are these crackheads on TikTok talking about right now? I like Lemonade. That's just stupid because Lemonade, you sign in with TikTok. So let me just fucking say that already. And because that makes absolutely no sense that people are saying, oh, Lemonade's a TikTok platform. It's literally linked in with TikTok. If you can't sign into TikTok, the app just doesn't work. Clapper, get the fuck out of here. Nobody uses Clapper. And then Red Note, everybody's like, I think people are saying to use Red Note because it's very similar to TikTok and it's like a meme and like a fuck you to the US Congress because you're just going to a Chinese app. I made a Red Note account. The entire app is in Mandarin. Even if you change it to English. Yes, they might change the fucking shit up. I tried to change my username and it hit me with an error code in Mandarin. I'm not using that app. What the fuck? And then, oh my God, it's already in English? No, it's not. And then everybody's dick riding. That's a bit racist. What's wrong with Mandarin? You're a fucking idiot. That's not racist at all. I can't use the app if I can't read the language. That's like you handing an only English app to a random guy in China that only understands Mandarin and goes, yeah, this is a big new app. Use it. Everybody's dude. And the entire app of Red Note, when I scroll through my For You page, is just dick riding Red Note. It's not, there's no actual memes or creative things. It's just shit. It's just, oh, Red Note's the GOAT. Oh, Red Note. And it's just riding Red Note. The entire thing is just riding Red. I don't know. I think that Red Note is like everybody is stretching to go there. Anybody remember Bigo Live? Let's do a callback 4 years 4 years in the fucking past when Trump said he was going to ban TikTok in 2020. Bigo Live was the app that everyone was hopping to. If you don't remember it, you don't remember it. Okay, and that's fine. Somebody said Musical.ly. Musical.ly is what TikTok used to be. Your point is invalid. I don't even know what you're saying right now. Bigo Live is the app that everybody was going to hop to. And yes, everybody switched back to TikTok because Bigo Live was useless when TikTok didn't get banned. But even if it did, I think RedNote, yeah, might maintain 1 million users, 2 million users. And there's these news articles that are like 500,000 TikTok refugees go to RedNote. I just need to see the person that wrote that article and just shake them, because what the hell, 500,000 people is pity numbers in terms of an entire platform. No one is moving to RedNote. 2 million, 5 million, 10 million people moving to RedNote is fucking hawk to us, spit on that thing, useless. It is jack shit. It is terrible. 10 million users on the US is horrible because 90% of RedNote users are Chinese. So you saying, dude, it is the worst thing in the world for people to go, oh, are you going to do that? This is what's going to happen. TikTok dies. TikTok gets banned. If it does, which it might, right? We don't know. It probably will. This might become a YouTube video. If it does, it might even be after the TikTok ban. This is what's going to happen. 2 weeks go by. No one's going to care anymore. The majority of TikTok users are going to go to YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels. Probably Instagram Reels, because Instagram Reels, most TikTok creators already post on Instagram Reels. They have a platform on Instagram Reels. Yes, they have 10 million on 4 million, 5 million on TikTok, and 400, 300, 200K on Reels, but they still have a soft launch base, right? It's not something where they're starting from zero. It's like a meme to use RedNote right now. It's not actually something that's, hold on. My grandma just texted me. Wow, what are the odds of this? I don't do TikTok often, but the news says TikTok's shutting down. I hope it doesn't affect your business. What are the odds of that? What are the odds of that? That's so weird. That's so weird, dude. I love my grandma. It's like talking to a wall, talking to her about social media. So you do the YouTubes? So you stream? What's live streaming? And no matter how many times I explain it, it's the same fucking conversation every single time. So Twitch, like the guy that died that was in Step Up. Swear to God. Like the dancer on Ellen? No. The app. No, back to what I was saying. I think it's a bit of a meme to go on RedNote right now. Yeah, they're going to gain some users. I think honestly, there will be some creators on RedNote that kind of transition there, but people aren't thinking about this as well. I don't know, right? I don't know a lot about RedNote, so this is just my own assumption. Does RedNote have a monetization system for creators? I'm asking you, chat. If it doesn't, that app is a piece of shit and nobody's going to use it. I'm sorry. If RedNote is just for fun and funsies, it's jack shit. Because all of the creators that people are crying about are only going to go to apps that make them money. And I'm just going to fucking say it bluntly. There's going to be low taper fade meme creators and edits and all this shit of people just around. But the majority of creators want to make money, and they're not going to an app that won't pay them. So they're going to go to an app that will. And I don't think anybody's recognizing that. I think it's so user-based on like, we need to go to RedNote. We're just going to go here. We're going to go here. We're going to go here. All the users go here. Not thinking the users go there, but if the creators don't, yes, the users might become the creators, but then once the users become the creators, they're going to realize that there's no point in them doing this, and they're going to go somewhere else. And it's not all about money, but you got to realize that a big reason that people are upset about the TikTok ban creator-wise is because it helps their small businesses. They have the creator fund. They make money on the app. It funds their life. And if RedNote can't do that, then it's useless. I don't even know if Reels pays anymore, because I remember Reels did pay and then they didn't pay, then they did, now I don't know. I don't know if Reels pays anymore, but I genuinely believe that Reels is going to have a very high influx of users. And I think YouTube Shorts will have a slightly smaller influx of users. I think YouTube Shorts has a bad algorithm. YouTube in general has a really good algorithm and can basically predict what you want to watch on a given day. It's crazy. YouTube Shorts is very bad. at that. And I don't know why, but I've used YouTube Shorts and it's just not the same as TikTok, okay? Reels is different, right? You can follow the people and then you see their platforms. It's way different. And Instagram already just has the user base that's used to the vertical short form media versus YouTube's long form content. I don't know why YouTube's trying to focus on short form media. I think they should just stick to long form and then they basically have a spot for the rest of eternity because YouTube is just a big creator platform that pays people a lot of money. What's going to happen? I don't know. People have been asking me, now the last question, and then I'll fucking be done with this. I just posted a TikTok at the time of this fucking live stream, and half of the comments were like, I'm gonna miss you, Joe. And it's really making me realize that the majority of my fucking TikTok followers have no idea that I do Twitch or that I do YouTube. Like, none of them. They just have no clue because every time, and I don't know if TikTok does this purposefully, but I also think it's just because users scroll whenever they see promo. But if you self-promo other platforms, the video does terrible and nobody listens, right? Transferring followers from TikTok elsewhere is like pulling teeth. It's terrible. And so like half of the people are like, I'm gonna miss you, Joe, like acting like I'm gonna fall off the face of the earth. People keep asking me in the comments like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? The same shit that I've been doing for the last fucking year. I've been posting every day on TikTok now because I'm just trying to get rid of the fucking drafts. I mean, might as well fucking post them if they already made. Am I right? I don't know. I've just been posting. Normally I post 3 times a week now. I used to post 21 times a week. I post 4 times a week. Now I'm posting every day because I just got drafts. Might as well post them, you know, in case the apps are gonna get banned. Every time. Oh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I'm gonna stream the same. I'm probably gonna stream more, if I'm being honest. I'm probably gonna post more because now I don't have to make fucking TikToks every week. Or are you gonna make short form media? Why don't you move to Red Note? Yeah, I'd rather poop in a barrel and eat it. I just spit all over my I'd rather shit in a barrel and eat it than restart on short form media. Oh, hell no. Having to restart short form media, it's like, oh, no part of me wants to restart that. Dude, people are like, why don't you post as much? Because it sucks. Short form media is something that people love when they get into it. And then every creator that does short form media transfers elsewhere. And then they quit. And then people go, well, why'd you quit short form? Because it makes no money. It has the most toxic community. And it's not as creatively capable. You can't do as much in a minute as you can in an hour. It's just basic logic. And people sit here and go, oh, why does my favorite short form creator leave when they fucking get a following? Go watch them elsewhere. It's not like they don't want to make content anymore. People sit here and act like, oh, short form creators just tell their audience to go fuck themselves once they find a little bit of fame elsewhere on YouTube. No, they want to provide the best entertainment they can, and that's not on short form media. It's not on TikTok, not on Reddit, not on Reels, not on YouTube Shorts. It's just not. I really think that there's a chance the app gets banned and then unbanned. I'm wondering how that would kill the app. I'm saying this right now. I messaged my manager about it because I was like, I don't even know what I should fucking do right now. He still hasn't replied to me. I'm like, are you seeing all these other apps that are popping up? Should I even do Shorts? Because I want his opinion. Personally, if TikTok gets banned, I think I'm done short form media. I already planned on posting less and less on TikTok. I've gone from basically 3 videos a day to 3 videos a week, and then I was gonna do like 2 a week. If TikTok gets banned, it's just gonna be like a hard cutoff. I'm done short form media. The only thing that I was thinking of is I might just start posting on my YouTube Shorts account because I have a Joe Bart Shorts. That's one of the plaques hanging up there. I might just start posting like Twitch clips, and then I'm going to start my philosophy channel. And then now I don't have to make TikToks anymore, so that gives me even more time to start my philosophy channel. I genuinely think that TikTok being banned for me it's a negative in that, yes, I'll lose 95% of my following. I have 24 million followers on TikTok. I have 2 million on YouTube and 1.8 on Twitch. I will lose the majority of my followers. And people sit there and they're like, why aren't you freaking out about this? Because the value of a TikTok follower is schmeckles. It's Clash of Clans gems. They're almost worthless. And that's not me saying I'm not thankful for a TikTok follower, but a YouTube follower and a Twitch follower is a dedicated viewer. If you're watching me right now on stream, you are spending minutes or hours out of your day watching me. TikTok, you can follow me and you can watch me for 10 seconds every month. It's like, that's why I'm not freaking out about it, is because it's not like losing, like it's like 10 to 1, 20 to 1. TikTok followers, most people subscribe to 50 YouTube channels. Most people follow 1,000 TikTok accounts. You watch those 50 YouTube creators an hour a day, 2 hours a day. You watch a TikTok account once a week for 5 seconds. Like, it's not, they're just not comparable amounts. When I started doing YouTube and people are like, well, why is your following so different? And I try to explain that, or somebody will try. I remember there was this one conversation I had with a random stranger that recognized me, and they were like, you're like as famous as fucking some random YouTuber with like 10 million subscribers. Like, oh, Lachlan. I'm like, dude, Lachlan towers over me. Any YouTuber with fucking 10 million subs tanks 20 million TikTok followers. It's not even close. What I don't understand is, are our accounts getting deleted? Or is it going to be like when TikTok got banned in India and they're just going to be like dormant, like non-usable accounts? It's sad, right? I'll agree that it's sad, and I think it's really going to affect small businesses and people that want to grow, and a lot of creators that have grown a bit but haven't fully transitioned their platform over. I feel bad for them, right? Like one of my boys, Nolan, he's really starting to do, I think he's doing well on Twitch. I think he's starting to gain a bit of a following, and I think that, you know, he has his own community. I think him losing his TikTok following is very detrimental to him, comparable to me, right? Because I've transferred more over. People that are in that situation, people that want to grow and people that have small businesses are the people that are getting fucked over, right? So that's why I don't want it to get banned. But when people are like, well, why aren't you sad personally? That's why. I will say, I don't know what I'm going to do at like the fucking 2-3 weeks after it gets banned is going to be a weird lull time. Because at like 3 in the morning, I'm just scrolling TikTok for an hour. And I'm not going to fucking start. I know I'm not going to start watching Instagram Reels. I honestly think that I want to advise people. I don't want to promote people to not watch short form media. But if TikTok gets banned, pick up reading. God, that's going to get me slaughtered. Pick up fucking watching a show or a movie. Instead, stop. Okay, chat, stop. That was a joke. Reading? What are you a fucking dweeb? No. But listen, instead of watching TikTok for an hour every day, watch a movie, watch a film. If you don't want to read or do some other shit, you know, like start a show. I don't know if other people have this problem, but when I start a movie or a show, I'll get halfway through an episode or a third of the way through the movie, and then I'll just start scrolling on TikTok on my phone, and I'll just never finish the movie. 4 days to watch one film or 3 days to watch 3 episodes when I could just finish it quicker. TikTok is immediately more, you know, rewarding because you're just constantly seeing new shit. And just same with short form media, whether it be shorts, reels, whatever. But when you watch a show and you look back on it, there's more there's more memory, there's more value to you as a person seeing a long form piece of media. You can look back and be like, well, I watched all of One Piece. I watched AOT versus, oh, I watched this one funny TikTok 4 months ago, but I can't even remember what it was. So I don't know. I think the only other downside too is like the community base on TikTok, outside of the toxicity, it does have some good community basis. I think TikTok's very good at like crowdfunding and sourcing things and bringing, you know, awareness to a lot of shit. And I think that's going to be kind of hindered. I don't know what app will pick that up, but I think it will be picked up at some point. I think there will be something that replaces TikTok. And I think that it'll be an entirely new American-based app. It might be years though. And if you remember the gap between Vine and TikTok, yeah, Musical.ly existed after Vine and Dub Smash or whatever it was. There will be, you know, a lull point, and then I think something else will get created. Wouldn't people just move to Instagram? That's what I'm thinking, because people already have that. That's my rant on the TikTok ban, because I know people have been fucking spam asking me about it. So there you go.